Shawty, she a freak, 10-10 freak. She don't want to speak, she want beat to the beat. I'm the voice of the street, plus a freak in the sheet. She want me for her tea, I got me for your meat. I am mad. Shawty, she not bad when
Uni.
I miss uni a little bit. I do.
Guys, nothing in this world can make me miss university.
I miss uni so much. Like,
what?
I wish I applied myself more.
I think
Thank God I graduated and everything, but I wish I applied myself that bit more.
You know, you even went back for like a post-grad. I couldn't. I worked myself to the bone in uni. There was a point where my friends had to give me an intervention because I was working too hard.
Like, yeah, true.
It was too much.
But you're actually that kind of person. Like,
Yeah.
you're very much a perfection. Like, guys,
It's
this
actually a
live show, like,
problem.
we tell her, leave it to the events manager, leave it to it, and she just grabs onto it and she won't let go.
No, I have trust issues. Actually, I actually trust our event planner.
Yeah,
But
she does.
actually trust him.
But even when I'm just like, she's complaining about things, I'm just like, you can give it to this person. They will actually take care of it. I vouched.
I just get shit. I just like to get shit done.
I know. You like things a certain way, which is not bad, but you should.
Yeah, I think the older I'm getting, the more I realize I'm a very type A person. And my type A is like, I like to do things myself because I know I'll do it to the best of ability, which is a problem.
Yeah.
Like my hyper independency is
But
killing me a little.
do you know, not to be like a buzzkill, but sometimes your best is not enough sometimes. Do you know what I mean? So obviously, like, if there's an opportunity with your busy lifestyle to actually pass on the job or the work to somebody else that you're actually paying, do it. Like, next month, I plan on paying someone to do up my CV and LinkedIn. Because right now, my life is so busy with the pod, my current 9-to-5, my other side hustles. Like, thank God I can actually pay someone.
You know what? You pass that on to me because I'm looking for a new job.
No, definitely. I'll give it a try. It's actually even not that bad price-wise. It's like an investment. Once I do that, I can just... I'll let everybody know.
I haven't looked at my LinkedIn because actually...
Your LinkedIn is actually not that bad because you actually have a very... Like, you're biomedical. You know where you know where you're going. You know what you're doing.
But it's like, you know, currently right now in the biomedical field, they're not really looking for people. COVID really did a wham.
On everyone.
They're letting go of so many people. Like, I had someone from university that I haven't spoken to in years hit me up because, like, they know where I work and they're like, oh, any chance of they hiring there? And I was like, girl, I'll keep an eye out, but I'm not going to lie. As of right now, they were giving out redundancies.
Oh, wow.
So luckily for where I work, it was voluntary redundancy. So people were able to apply for it. So what they kind of did, like with those redundancies, was like they got rid of the people who've been working there for a really long time.
Yeah.
So the younger people are now the ones in there. And it's a very smart tactic for them because they know with the way the economy is going at the moment, everything's expensive. All the young people are looking for jobs to survive.
Yeah.
So they know the younger people are going to stay in the jobs that are employing them and most likely not leave. And it works better for them to have people that they can train up who will stay there for 20 years than keep people who are probably only going to work for another 5 years before they retire.
True.
So a lot of people probably got to retire quite early because they were making bunk.
Yeah. And like in regards to like pensions, do you have a pension set up with your job? So is it like, obviously you set up the pension and that's the thing that, compound interest.
I don't know nothing about this.
If you know, comment below. But I think I was trying to do research on it. I think it is.
If someone understands this stuff, let us know so we can bring you on so we can educate people.
Because like I recently watched a YouTube video on it and I think it is. I don't know why I'm pretending like I don't know. It is. I think it just depends on what pension plan you do have. But yeah, those are important.
All I know about my pension is that I put a certain percentage because I every month once I get paid, and then my work pays is it double what I put in
they
or
contribute
triple?
to it. Yeah, that's a really good one. That's what
because I was looking at it.
Video.
It's really good because what it tells you is that if I stay working in this company till I retire, it basically said my pension is gonna be $500,000.
Yeah,
I was like, when I saw that number, I said, but $500,000 is that going to be enough with the rate the economy is flying?
Yeah, true. It's just, it'll be good. Anything is good. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's just going to work hard and enough will be enough. And you just have to.
Something else I don't know is like, if you get your pension, like, does the government give you money as well because you're old and you can't work?
There probably is some benefits.
Like, you're not going to live off just your pension for the rest of your life. Because in my family, they don't die young. My great-grandma's 106. You know?
I get where you're coming from. I think they do because I don't want to bail out my grandma's situation, but like, they do. I think they will. There is some benefits.
They give benefits
for elderly, definitely, most definitely.
Because it's like,
especially if you've been working.
Because that's what I was going to say. My grandma has worked, you know, but she wouldn't have worked as long as we've worked. You know, and she probably, her pension also wouldn't be like ours because we're getting work, like what we're putting away now.
Yeah.
Like we're starting at a very young age now.
Very early, yeah.
For a pension compared to the way our parents are. So yeah, if someone understands all this stuff.
I think I have
let
2
us know.
pensions set up.
You have 2 pensions?
Yeah, because I have Irish Life, and then these other men hit me up. I promise you, they're not fraud. I promise.
When you said these other man, I was like, Demi, that does not
Can I
sound
just,
good.
I'm not the best idol, but I am trying. But yeah, this other company hit me up within my workplace, and I just set up 2 because I called them up and I was like, do I have 2 pensions? He goes, yeah, you do. So I'm with Irish Life and I'm with these other people. I will get to know what those other people are.
At least
Monday.
it's good. At least you've got 2 of something somewhere.
Yeah, because like to be honest with you, if I was gonna have that money, it was just gonna go probably to clothes. Or it was probably gonna go
It's going to wigs.
It would probably go to wigs.
It's going to wigs.
Or
it's
holidays.
Wigs over clothes with you.
Or holidays as well. Yeah, I'm yet to buy a new wig, to be honest. But yeah, let's get the intro in because we're gonna be rambling.
So welcome back to GTG, baby.
You know the vibes.
Your weekly subscription to the Jits. And guys, Ree's not here today because she's jaying.
She's having fun.
She's on holidays.
She's a mother. She needs this
She's
holiday.
living her best life right now. So she'll be back next week. So it's just us today.
Do you want to go your first gist of the week or should I
My
go?
gist of the week. Okay, so my gist of the week is Irish gist. And you know,
Irish
I was just scrolling by when I kind of saw this and I was like, they're pissed my boys off. And I don't like that.
Right.
So this is for the RTE Choice Music Prize Awards.
Right.
And I don't think they have many categories in this award. I think it's just 3. So they have Irish Album of the Year. They have Irish Artist of the Year.
Yeah.
And then they also have Irish Song of the Year.
Right.
So for Irish Song of the Year, now, of course, they've got 2 black people there.
Okay.
2 black people that we know and love. So we've got Jazzy.
Okay.
She's from Blanche, isn't it? Or is it Tyler?
I'm not too sure.
I thought she was from one of those places. I could most likely be very, very wrong. And then Crumlin. My bad. That was even way off.
Because this wasn't even close.
Way further off. And then we also have Jordan Adetunji with Kalani, which has also been nominated for a Grammy.
Grammy, yeah. That's
He has
so
had
amazing.
an insane
I'm so
year.
happy for him. You know, I actually saw him last weekend when I went to London for Travis' album.
I think I saw a photo of them together, actually.
Yeah, I was like, is that Jordan? He goes, yeah. I said, oh shit. Because he just pulled up, like, do you know what I mean? And he was just like,
he's so chill.
Yeah, he's really
We've met
chill.
him
He's really
before.
chill.
He's so chill. And he's also been nominated for Irish Artist of the Year as well. So that's 2. And Jazzy as well. She's also nominated in that.
That's so good.
Now, here we go. Here's where the scandal kicks in. So, in the Irish Album of the Year, our broskies, Travi and Els, who broke the record for the first, isn't it, Irish rap album?
Yeah.
To be number 1 in the charts. I think as well, at the time they did that, they beat Ariana Grande. It was when Ariana Grande's album came out, so it was huge. For them to break such monumental ground and not be nominated for Irish Album of the Year.
They're not nominated.
They're not nominated. And they broke records.
I wonder why that is. But maybe they just...
They shouldn't have been overlooked, period.
No, they shouldn't have been overlooked. They should be acknowledged at least. Is there runner-ups in this one? You know, like
they have like how many people are in it. So funnily enough, Travis and Els were nominated, but I don't know any of these people who were nominated, and that's no shade. It's just I really don't know any of these people at all. So I like out of courtesy, I'll say their names. So we've got first one. It's called, I don't know if they're called, I think they're called Sprints. And it's called Letter to Self, or they're either called Letter to Self and it's called Sprints. Silverbacks, Easy Being a Winner. Orla Gartland, Everybody Needs a Hero. Neve Regan, Come As You Are. New Dad, Madra. Kneecap, Fine Art. Fontaine's DC, Romance. Courtesy, What Is the Question? In Lazarus Soul, No Flowers Grown in Cement Gardens. Rios? this is Irish, so I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong. Moline. I've never heard any of those songs. But then again, I don't really listen to Irish radio.
People, they do be loving
They do. But then that's another thing why it's even a bigger deal as to why they were nominated, because the Irish people had to get that album onto the charts, and they did.
I think it's like,
and they were overlooked.
I'm not going to discredit their work because they've been working extremely hard, and like, you know, the quality of music they have been producing has been tops. But I feel like maybe it's because like Jordan and Jazzy kind of like went really global with it and represented Ireland across the.
But then that's the thing.
Wider across the pond.
If they're representing Ireland across the pond, that's fantastic. But this is an Irish award. Recognize your own.
Yeah, true. And I don't disagree with you. But I think maybe that's why they did it. Because they like to claim, because you know how obviously Jordan is mostly Belfast. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's even funny.
They just claimed him. They grasped onto his hands.
He's Irish. Now
right.
he's Ireland.
Do you know what I mean? Now he's Irish. So I think it's a that thing.
Yeah,
I think it's a that much that thing, and obviously as well, like, you know, the music, you know, that was in Gliders as well. Let's say, for example, everyone kind of can listen to Jordan and Jazzy's music as well. Like I think they were just very much, this is the safe option. This is someone who I can bring home to mom. And they didn't put them there because they were afraid that maybe there'll be a bit of like backlash, like controversy and stuff. So I think it was a safe bet on Jazzy and Jordan. Not discrediting their work either. Yeah. But I think it was just kind of like a safe.
No, I understand what you're saying. It's just I feel like.
Yeah, no, of course they should have been. Yeah. The quality is amazing for that. Yeah. Like
the work they put in, and the fact that they're doing all of this themselves to make such an impact on something they are physically doing themselves. It's a little bit discouraging for people like them, or even people who are upcoming, who want to be like them. Because imagine breaking such records and then you're not even acknowledged. Yeah. Like, you'll be acknowledged in bigger places in Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name.
But it's just, that was kind of sad. Didn't like that. Sad.
Yeah. Should I go?
Yeah. So your Gist of the Week now.
Was that the only Gist of the Week you had?
Let me check my notes.
Because I have this other person, obviously. So basically, Elsa, Elsa Majimbo? Elsa...
Oh my God, I know the girl you're talking about. She is so funny.
Elsa M, right? So basically, she's a TikToker. So I'll put her name there. I didn't want to butcher her name.
She was the one that used to make all those funny videos where she was always constantly laughing.
Literally. So basically, she released a video now on social media where she's talking about, you know, guys she's dated, and she's obviously now this high class babe, you know, a bit bougie or whatever, not as relatable as, you know, she was before. So she used to make content before with like 2 plaits in her hair and glasses. And now she's, you know, she has.
You know what? What's the gag even with that? What if she was just like capping in those videos? Like maybe she's been rich the whole time and we just didn't know.
No, I don't think so. I think there's a very much,
because the level of wealthy she is now is crazy. Considering all she used to do was just lay on her bed laughing.
Can I tell you something? I feel like when people obviously get money, they're just going to be an exaggerated version of themselves. Maybe like this is who she was and now this is, but she never said that she wasn't going to be this kind of person. Obviously there's a bit of like backlash.
No,
but my thing I wanted to bring up was obviously like you create content on TikTok and it's the people who watch you, you know, that like it, respond and share. That's kind of gotten you to where your hard work as well counts. But it's kind of like pushed your content out to the people and, you know, give you more opportunities and stuff. It's sad that like the people who put you there don't get to see the same content as they was, you know, enjoying before. Because I really don't see those. I don't see those. She's not gonna come up with plaits again. She's not gonna come up with plaits in the glasses anymore.
I'm not gonna lie, her one-liners were hilarious. I used to just like her because she was just so funny. She was hilarious. No, but you know what? That's also life, though. Yeah, everyone grows. Everybody grows. And the funny thing is, like, a lot of people who are saying that like she's not doing the content that she got. That she used to do that got her hair. Yeah. If you had the money that you wanted to, you wouldn't be where you are either. You'd be doing all the stuff that you never thought you could have done. Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, I kind of like her new content now though, because I watched the video where she was talking about all the guys she dated, and I was like, this is so juicy.
This is so it's just like it's still funnier content, just at a more high class level.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
she's not going to be around the same people because it's not
Yeah.
even going to be safe for her to be around the same people.
Yeah, true.
The minute you get money and you're in the midst of people that are all suffering, that's when everybody is trying to eat up on you too. So she's probably moved out of where she used to be. And like, let's not lie, she became famous.
Yeah.
She can't live where she used to live anymore. That's how people just be showing up at her house
Yeah.
anyhow. And in this top world, you got to protect yourself.
100%.
I like her still though.
No, 100%. Like, I think she's still a cool girl. She's still doing her content at least. I'm just happy that, like...
She was the one who came out and gave the tea about Naomi Campbell.
As well?
Yeah,
That
I don't
part.
remember too much in depth because it was a little while ago where I watched the video. But, like, if people like her weren't getting into these rooms, would we really know,
what's really
what
happening?
these celebrities are really doing out there?
No, 100%. I feel like it's good that she's able to actually do what she wants to do now. She was managing where she was when she was where she was. Now she's in a better place, we could say, and she gets
I also
to
think
do
she
what
spoke
wants to do.
this upon herself.
Yeah.
Like, because a lot of her banter was about trying to become rich and all this stuff. And, like, she did it. She ate.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is now is I wonder what's going to be the next thing to make people rich and famous because TikTok's gone now. Well, it's not that it's gone, but literally, in 3 days after we shoot this, by the time this episode's out, TikTok won't, like, exist anymore for Americans.
Yeah.
Well, if they don't delete it off their phones and they use VPNs, they can use it. But everyone started going to this this Chinese app called Red Note.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I downloaded it. People are so funny. So it's like the new TikTok.
Okay.
But it's a Chinese app. I think it's a
Okay.
Chinese. I'm gonna say Asian app just in case I get the wrong
Yeah.
country. But they've basically, a lot of Asians have come out and they're like, you're coming over here, so be respectful on this app before we tell you to go back to your country.
That's good.
Like, it's like reverse racism at the moment. They're like, you come over here, you abide by our rules.
Yeah.
So they're like, remember, it's an Asian app, So whatever videos you put up, I think it is Chinese because the person said put Mandarin as subtitles. Make sure that if you're speaking in English, that you have Mandarin subtitles so people can still understand it.
Yeah.
So people are like, don't come over here and ruin this app and make it American. You come over
I think
here.
I saw a tweet this week.
It's so funny.
And it was like, this person, definitely like a fake account, was like, essentially, white people were bringing over perverts and sluts, is it?
Damn.
Yeah, onto the app.
That's crazy. That's not my side of the FYP.
Yeah.
But what I've seen is some people have been like cracking jokes to be like, when they signed up for it, they've pledged allegiance to the Chinese army, or they're going to be called to serve duty in the Chinese army. And they're all coming out. They're joking. It's all jokes. But they're all coming out singing this Chinese song. And like everyone's like pledging allegiance to China now. It's actually
That's
hilarious.
gas.
It's so funny.
to
So
think-
like Red Note is supposed to be the new app. Like I have it. I'll show you after this. And I'll pop in a little like screenshot of it there. But it looks sick. Literally, it's very similar to TikTok. But yeah, I think a lot of people are trying to figure their way through it now. But like even Candace Owens was talking about she's joined it. Like so many people are joining it. It's like the new hotspot. But we'll see how long it lasts.
Yeah.
Because if they're doing that, it doesn't mean the brand deals and everything would be moving over there. Like people don't know what's gonna be waiting for them on Red Note. And then also the size of Asia. If that's an Asian app, you're going to be lost in a lot of Asian algorithm because they've been owning it.
I'm just even trying to think, like, I think social media and everything, they need something new. There needs to be something new and fresh to, like, you know, that I think brands are looking for something new and fresh. Because I feel like now I've seen the same thing over and over and over and over again. Like, do you know what I mean?
Everyone's recycling ideas, but it's very, very hard, I think, to come up with fresh ideas.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people don't like X anymore because that's changed very, very drastically because of the cord that goes on it now. A lot of people don't want to be on that site.
Yeah.
Instagram was not as
Oh
friendly
my God,
as
Instagram
TikTok.
is just like,
you know,
everything we don't want it to do, it's doing.
but I think Instagram is going to still be the hottest thing because people are used to
It's still
Instagram. I
hot.
think people just also need to understand that Instagram is also what you make it.
Yeah, true.
So if you want it to be more like TikTok, just act like it's TikTok. Start posting less filtered stuff, because that's what TikTok, people used to just show up looking anyhow when they didn't care. There was a safe zone. So if you want Instagram to resemble that, do it.
Yeah.
So like even it's like talking about the whole Instagram thing, I actually watched the Molly-Mae documentary.
How was that?
So it was a very, very short documentary, but it literally shows how she started till now, and her family have always been like, you were destined to be famous. That since she was young, she's always had the confidence to do all this social media stuff. But she was saying when she first started, she started off on Instagram, and she was actually doing stuff for PLT before she made it to Love Island. So what she used to do was that she would hit up brands and she would charge them £30 for a post, and she'd be so happy. She'd be like, send me clothes and I'll charge £30. I think she had something like 8,000 followers when she was like 17. So she's always had a really big platform. So she's gone from 8,000 followers to 8 million.
Wow.
Molly-Mae has 8 million. Like, people actually call her the pride of Britain. And I'm not gonna lie, I like Molly-Mae. I think she's very unproblematic, and I think she just tries her hardest. But I think going on Love Island really pivoted her career in a great way, in the sense that it's given her all the followers, all the brand deals and everything she has now. But I think her life is so scrutinized now, and she's just not that person anymore.
Yeah.
She's not that same 17-year-old girl who posts photos in her room or like records videos for the fun of it anymore. I think now people have nearly made it feel like it's more of a chore. And especially since her life is being so scrutinized, like the whole thing with Tommy, she talks about that inside the video, and she's basically saying that she hasn't been happy with him for a very, very long time, but I think they'll get back together. So she was saying that his alcohol issue became very, very bad, not as of recent. She said, quoting her hair, she says she can't remember a time where he drank and things didn't turn out to be a disaster. She said at her sister's wedding, she was begging him not to drink because she just knew things wouldn't turn out so well the minute the liquor got into him. So she said that was why she had to leave. And she said that the reason why is that it was a trigger for her because her mom went through a bit of a thing with alcoholism as well. When Molly-Mae's parents aren't together anymore, they're divorced. So when her mom and her dad separated out of a 25-year marriage, her mom started depending heavily on alcohol. And Molly-Mae was young when all of this was happening. So I think she just resonated seeing Tommy like that to the trauma from her childhood. And she just didn't want that for herself and didn't want Bambi to be surrounded by it. So she said that when she popped that post, he didn't actually know about the post, but she said that if she didn't pop that post, she would have never left him. So her posting that kind of like nearly kept her accountable for her actions, which I can understand because when you love someone much, the breakup post. Okay. So when she popped the breakup post, she knew she had to stand on business because the minute she made it public, everyone was picking it up. So she couldn't run back. So she was saying like, she shows little bits in the videos and she was very respectable where like, even when they're having arguments, she doesn't play anything that he says. You only hear her reactions and you can see her being like, why is he acting like this? Why is he doing this? And she talks about how co-parenting is like so hard, but she has to do it because she wants Bambi to come from like a 2-parent household. Like she wants it so much. And the love also didn't die, even though right now she's not happy with him. The love isn't dead. You don't just turn it over. You don't turn it off. Exactly. So she also talks about her brand, maybe. And like somebody from PLT was actually part of the documentary. So even though she started her own brand, PLT are still like on good terms with her. And she said she had been planning maybe for the past 3 years and that it kind of broke her heart a little bit when she dropped it that Tommy wasn't by her side because he was there for the whole process. And I think their breakup happened around like September, and maybe his first pop-up I think was like November. So she had to go through the breakup and everything while also trying to run her business, and she's now living alone with the baby. So it was kind of sad. It was nice to see the insight, but I can see what she used to look like when she's 17 and what she looks like now. And I think she puts a lot of pressure on herself because she does care a lot. She was saying that the biggest thing for her was that when she dropped the brand, maybe there was issues with her blazer. And it took 48 hours. She sold out completely within, I think, something like 24 minutes. She sold out the site completely.
Yeah.
And it took 2 days for people to start popping up. And that's when the hate started to kick in, being like, it's made from polyester, it's cheap. Why are you spending this money on this? And she nearly feels like she's kind of like ruined people's trust in her, because fashion's always been her thing. And then I even remember seeing how she used to dress when she was 17 compared to the way she dresses now. Now she dresses more officey, more mature, more modest. So just watching that growth in her, it just also goes to show like how scrutinized your life is once you're in that light, and how much do you actually really want it, because it really changes. And how happy are these people? A lot of them aren't happy, because even now Love Island's back. Yeah. And Love Island is a madness this season. I'm not watching it, but like, of course, you know, when Love Island's back, you see it everywhere. It's all over your TikTok, it's all over your Instagram. And there's a couple of people on it that I don't think should be on it.
Name and shame, baby.
I will start off with Ekinsu.
Right.
I know she got a bag and a half for popping up in Love Island, because when she did Celebrity Big Brother, Zizi Mills actually asked her about it, and she nearly chopped Zizi Mills' head off for Zizi's opinions about Love Island. And now she's back on it. Like, you don't just say 3-4 months ago that, oh, Love Island was not that great, and then all of a sudden you're walking into Villa as the first bombshell, because they know you're going to bring drama. To me, she just doesn't seem as happy as the Ekinsu in that first Love Island that we had. And then there's also Marcel, who is not even divorced yet.
Oh. So he's
Marcel's that guy. Do you remember that story? Is it Somerville? I think is his name.
His missus cheated on him.
His missus cheated on him from one of the guys from Race Your Mother. Yeah. I never say that here.
I saw like a tweet about it, and obviously people are like, we don't want to hear Catherine and Marcel's name in the same sentence. We don't want black love.
We don't. Leave our baby Catherine away from that man, bro. Because it's like, he's got what? He's got a kid. Oh, yeah, he's got a kid, and he's not even signed the divorce papers. Why are you in Love Island and you're damn near 40?
Love Island is still making money somehow, because people are still
watching it. But see, this is the thing, is as someone who's been on reality TV, right? Love Island is only what they give the producers. The producers can always try and alter things, but they never force you to do things. So if you don't agree to it, they're not going to get it on camera. So you actually have the right to say no or not to give certain reactions. He's also there to make a quick bag, because he now, okay, yes, he's going through a divorce, which rightfully I think he's doing the right thing, because that marriage was shambles. And I think if he has respect for himself, he needed to leave that. I think he's standing on business. But going on to a dating show when you haven't signed your divorce papers, what the hell? What sort of relationship are you starting? So if you actually get into a relationship with someone now on Love Island, what? They're supposed to be starting their relationship with someone who's technically still married. I
feel like this might be controversial or whatever, but I don't think Love Island All Stars is a great spin-off on the show. I think if they continue doing randomers.
Do you know what would shock you?
What?
The last Love Island All-Stars, a lot of them are still in relationships with each other till today. There's like 3 or 4 of them that are still together.
No, can I say something? We don't care about relationships after the show. We care about the drama on the show. There and then. That's what we care about. Watching it. Do you know what I mean?
But see, the concept of Love Island is for you to find love, right? So it's like,
I'm giving people who had the opportunity to find love again.
But see, the thing is,
greedy.
That's what it's, you know, the Love Island producers have really switched things up. Because it's a thing where that's what Love Island used to be about, was about finding love. But now it's about the drama. But the only reason why producers are doing that is because they see what sells. They see what people are tuning into. As much as people are saying it's for love, people who are applying for these shows aren't just looking for love. Some people go there for the hope to find love, as well as they know it's going to incline them.
I feel like they can do a bit more in, what's that word? Vetting the people coming on.
Girl, you know what? Let's talk about it, because we just spoke about vetting. And let me give you the tea about my reality TV show.
Go on. Oh, yeah, shit.
So there was a guy on our reality TV show.
Are You the One?
Yes.
On Paramount Plus. Check it out.
Yes. We found this out well after the show. So it's like, for the producers, I don't know how they would have ever known this.
Right.
But yeah, so this guy who I was actually friends with him in the villa was lying to us all. So he told us he was half Pakistani, half Russian.
What's his name?
His name in the show was Sam.
The show is Sam.
Sam.
But off the show, we don't know.
We don't know what his real name is because I can't trust nothing no more.
Yeah.
So he told us he was half Pakistani, half Russian. He's fully Pakistani and his parents are cousins.
Damn.
Yeah. Y'all are wondering.
His parents are cousins. Oh, golly. They said arrange that shit. Arrange close to home.
Do you know what? If he had told us his real life, do you know how interesting that still would have been? There was no need for him to lie.
Yeah, it still would have been.
He told us he was a doctor. He was a Tesco delivery driver and an actor. So basically, what I found out happened, and the only reason why I found this out was because his fiance sent us a message after
he went
the
on
show.
the show. Let's retract. He went on the show with a fake name. His parents are cousins. He's not half Russian. He's fully Pakistani. And he has a fiance. So he went on a show to look for love, but there was a fiance at home.
There was a fiance at home.
Go ahead. What's going on?
So he had a fiance at home. So he basically lied to her, telling her that he was going for an acting gig abroad, wasn't going to really be able to talk to her much, but he was doing it to make money because, okay, you know, I'm not going to share the next bit because it's actually very personal to her. And because I have respect for women, I won't say anything. But something happened in their relationship that a lot of people would be very heartbroken about. So y'all can get the picture. So that's what he was saying he was going to go get money for, and he was coming back home. So guys, when we were on this show, we didn't know any of this that was happening. And I don't think the producers even knew to the extent of how crazy this guy was.
Could be, yeah.
So we're like halfway through our season. And all of a sudden, do you know what's funny enough? I found his microphone. So I was the first person to actually realize this boy was missing.
Right.
Because basically, in the show, we have this room called Boom Boom Room. And in the Boom Boom Room, they always let the black girls go in there. God bless the producers because they're actually really nice. Whenever the black girls wanted to do their wigs and stuff, so we didn't have to be on cameras, they let us go in there to go do our wigs and stuff to give us like privacy. It was actually very, very sweet of them. So I think I went in there to use a bathroom because there's a bathroom and shower in there as well. And I think there was other people in the other bathrooms.
Yeah.
Because there's 22 of us, but there was only three bathrooms. So if people are having showers and stuff, and you can go off and you can have a shower at any time of the day. Like, it's up to you. Like, you can do whatever you want as long as there's not challenges going on. So I went to go use that bathroom. And when I got there, that's when I saw his mic. And then I went to the producers and I was like, where's Sam? I was like, I just saw this in the room because you weren't allowed anywhere without your microphone. And no one tells us anything. So at this point, of course, because I found the mic, which even makes me think, did they plant it for me to find?
Yes.
Did they plant it? Because they know I'm the nosy one.
They do.
So there's me obviously going around being like, guys, where's Sam? Like, I just found his microphone. Like, what's going on? And then later on that evening, we get called all together to basically say Sam is leaving. And if Sam is leaving, it means somebody has just lost their perfect match. So all of us are like, what's going on? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
So we get told nothing during the show. None of us know why he's leaving. We're just told us family reasons. But afterwards, I found out it's because he snuck a phone in. So the whole time he was calling the fiance while we were on set.
Oh.
Trying to hide. So at like nighttime, this guy would lie to us that he had ADHD, and then he would spend like all night being awake and then be asleep all day. And the reason why he was up all night awake was because he was talking to this fiance.
Yeah.
Yeah, so people are psychotic. There's only so much that people can vet.
True, fair enough.
Yeah, there was so much with him that I won't go into because it's very crazy.
Personal.
Yeah, it's very personal.
So basically, the Shade Borough posted a post saying what quietly disappeared over the last 20 years and no one has noticed.
Actually,
I'll let you say yours and then I'll go into what the comments
ownership is definitely one because we be streaming.
That's what Marvin said.
Ownership.
Yeah.
Do you know, even books, like, no, okay, books you can kind of buy. But like albums, no one buys albums or CDs anymore.
Well, there's some people that do. It's
some
more
people
of an art, though.
People do it for like collector's items.
Yeah.
They're doing it because that's what they love to do.
It's a hobby.
Everything is Spotify now. Like, I remember growing up walking around with my Walkman and having CDs or like the iPod. Yeah, you had to buy songs on iTunes to be able to put them on, or you had to like hack it. DVDs. Remember, there used to be stores where you could go and rent DVDs,
or you could do the illegal thing.
That's not lie. We all did the illegal thing. a lot of us are still doing the legal thing. But yeah, like that's all died. Like our kids are never gonna know what it's like to have to make sure you return those CDs before like you go off. People probably don't even like borrow books from the library anymore. Because you could probably just buy them off a Kindle or your phone or anything now. Like, no one owns anything. True. And everything is subscription, down to the apps for editing. Like, I remember when Facetune was like, pay €5 for the year. Now it's €5 per month.
It's just crazy.
I don't use Facetune, so I actually don't know if that figure is correct. But, like, now you have to pay per month. So, like, now we use Canva for, like, editing the pod and stuff. Yeah. And I think I can't remember, something else I used. Is it PixArt? I think is something else. I paid accidentally €60, I think, for the year for that. Because I signed up for the free tryout to see. And I forgot.
That's how they get you.
But then I started making the thumbnails and stuff of it. So I was like, F it.
It's more money.
I said, oh, F it. It's going to be worth it in the long run. But a lot of people, like, I was going to say something, but I just went, oh, on Apple, so let's say if you do those tryout things, you can actually, like, let's say you missed a date, you can go back to Apple and like cancel it and ask for a refund. So if it's not gone too far, you can actually get your money back. Yeah, so I've done that like twice where I've forgotten something and they've taken like 30-40 quid off me and I've been like refund and I got that shit back.
People in the comments, so someone said, or people were saying self-respect.
I found mine last year.
I think people, because you can get paid now for not respecting yourself and not having shame, people are less likely to act on self-respect and having shame, because you can actually get paid for it. Do you know what I mean? Like if I go onto OnlyFans right now and just be naked and stand there or whatever, and do the Dougie, I can get paid money. I can go to OnlyFans, make an OnlyFans account, be naked and do the Dougie, and people will send me money naked.
What people need to realize when it comes to that is that we're the ones who are allowing these people to be shameless, because if we're not looking at them, they're not making no money and they're putting their clothes on.
It's a roundabout thing, to be fair. Good house parties.
Oh.
Back in the days in Blanchardstown, there used to be like parties and it would just be lit.
The uni house parties.
We gonna shake it like a red nose.
And everyone was up against the wall.
It was up against the wall fighting for their lives, bro. Like, but then again, like I saw a thing on Twitter. It was like, people don't have good house parties, and someone said it's because house party I had, they were reading my emails, my mail. They still iPhone chargers. Obviously, you have to clean up after everyone and everything. It just gets long.
Like my apartment's really nice. I'm not trying to let no one like miss that.
Literally, someone said common sense. Someone said money. It is weird. Like money is just all digital now. Like I barely hold physical money. Like I'd go months without holding
coin in my
physical
car,
money.
and I was wondering how that got there because it didn't. Where did I get it from? When's the last time I went to an ATM?
Literally, they even started getting rid of coins a little bit, like the 1 cent, 2 cents.
Have they got rid of them?
1 cent, 2 cents they don't really be giving you.
Oh my god, because I've got a bunch of them in my house from years ago, so I need to take that to a bank so I can. I'm sure it's like €5 worth of 1 cent coins.
Yeah. Yeesh, someone said 2 genders.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm getting very confused. Very, very confused. The one that actually confuses me is I saw this relationship, right? And it was, he's not gay, but he's feminine presenting. So he does his wig, nails, crop tops, everything. And she's not gay, but she's masculine presenting. So she wraps up her chest, gym shorts, girly, and they're in a relationship with each other. So they look the way the other person should look.
But they like each
other.
And
then there was something I saw today as well where it was 2 trans people who were married, and the trans man is now pregnant with their baby. So someone commented in it basically saying, you guys took the long road around to equate to the same thing, because they're having their own natural baby.
Yeah.
But it's just the man that's pregnant and the woman who gave it to him. You see, it's the long way around.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm just getting so confused nowadays. Like every day I'm scrolling through the internet and I'm seeing something where I'm like, wow, wasn't expecting that.
What's that thing that was on BlackBerry? MySpace? Is it it's not
No,
MySpace.
it was a Messenger. It wasn't Messenger. Was it Messenger?
BBM? Is it BBM?
BBM. I never had a BlackBerry.
That disappeared.
Oh my God.
The thing.
But I think that was very big in the UK. That was massive UK
in
culture.
Ireland as well. But then again, I think that's when Ireland
we
and
hopped
UK
onto it.
were just
the
mixing.
UK, yeah, the UK. Because I remember my cousin used to be on it, and his name was Henzy 007. Back when he was trying to be a rapper, and now he's an architect.
I can't really remember anything else, but basically there was this tweet posted up this week that I saw, and it was like, men don't appreciate lingerie. And obviously Charlie Mace was talking about it, and he was like, why wouldn't we appreciate when you guys wear it to the club with jeans?
Charlie, tell beer who asked you.
No, but to be honest with you, like, do you think men appreciate lingerie these days?
They're not, because like everything has become so sexual. And you know what? I think, not even because I've hit 30, I think it's just, should I say I found self-respect? It's just...
Whoops.
It's just,
It's
I didn't
okay.
even mean that in like a shady
bad way.
but it's a thing where I think there's a difference in dressed in sexy and dressed in sexual.
Well,
Like, I remember that time where people were wearing the bodysuits with the jeans because that was what was in fashion. It was very new. But it's like, that's not in fashion anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like, why are people still trying to do it? And then you know when someone is wearing something to be sexy and to be sexual. You can tell the straight up difference when someone's wearing something intentionally for men to gaze at them. Because there's some things you see nowadays where I'm just like, you look like you're naked. What was the point in wearing clothes? You might as well have just come out naked.
Come out naked. Yeah. I get you. I think men do still appreciate lingerie when they know this is just for them.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, like, you know, in the past or whatever, if we're going to a nice, like, we're gonna spend a weekend with each other, whatever, I usually be like, send me money for lingerie. I'll go buy it. You pick the colors or whatever, and then it's worn for you.
You guys are so much better than me. I ain't never done that in my life.
No, that's cute. See, like, it's romantic.
No, but
it's
see,
like,
I agree with you. I think I'm not.
you know, like, I think men can appreciate it.
You know what? I think I just haven't found the man to make me want to do that yet.
True. It's been a minute that I've been excited or enthusiastic. Like, I'd actually just get, if we're going to have a girls' night or whatever, I'd actually get lingerie or cute pajamas for that.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Because I actually like to look sexy for my girls. Like,
Do you know
just
what?
feel sexy. Like,
That is actually you. And this is
Like
where
if-
we're bipolar opposite. Because
Yeah.
you see me in these little shorts and baggy t-shirts.
Yeah.
I don't ever buy any cute pajamas. Like, it's just not. So
Yeah.
you know what? I'm gonna save the sexy lingerie for my husband.
yeah, no, definitely. Like, even,
You.
I even, nowadays, the sexy pajamas, like, I just be wearing that in my house for myself.
No, it's actually, she's not capping. It really is, because she
Like,
was in
I
my house
actually
too.
love that. Like, I love,
It's really
love
you.
it. What?
People, like, this gonna be controversial as hell, because it's like, you're free to wear whatever, but please dress for your body.
Yeah.
Because see, the thing is, right?
Thanks for saying that.
I don't have
Go on.
21-year-old Rosalind body anymore who could wear.
She still got a body.
Who
Don't mind
could
her.
think sis. But like now, my chest is so much bigger. So
Yes,
if
we
I'm
love
to
it.
wear sheer, I'm screwed. If I was to wear sheer, I know the attraction that's gonna bring,
Yeah.
and that's just gonna make me so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So I will never.
No, that is so true, because let's say, for example, if I had bigger breasts or a bigger bum, there's some things that I wear these days that I won't be able to wear to the club, because I know, you know, my breast is a bit on the smaller side and my bum is a bit on the best side. I can wear sheer stuff because it won't like grab that much attention ever, because I know it, because usually when I go out, I notice how people react to certain things or whatever, and I realize, cool, because I know my body isn't that much voluptuous, I can actually get away with a lot of things. I can't wear like a lace bodysuit or whatever, because it will actually just not fit. Like, it just won't fit. I'd be forcing it, wearing lace and jeans.
Me, I gotta, like, if I was to do that, I'd actually have to be like, Demi, your nipple alert tonight, because they will move.
Yeah. And I actually don't really like them nipple cover things.
I only wear
don't
them
really like the
if
tape
I
this-
have to, because I truthfully don't like them. But girl, you don't want to put booby tape over your nipples. That shit is sort of rip off.
Yeah, like, that's
Like,
just not even comfortable to...
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not crazy about boob tape. I only like to wear it if I'm wearing something backless, and you obviously can't wear a bra. So I'll have to wear boob tape. But boob tape's not fun.
Yeah.
Like, at all.
And I've noticed now, maybe it's the clubs I go to these days or whatever, like, I think men aren't dumb anymore, and they actually like women that actually dress nice.
Yeah.
Because obviously, you see how men are, like, they like arm candy. They like women that also make them look good. And obviously, I personally feel like, I could be wrong. Drop in the comments if I'm incorrect. They would prefer the woman that's like dressed nice. Obviously, she's showing a bit of legs, a bit of chest, but it's still moderate. Do you know what I mean?
At the end of the day, men still want girls that they can take home to mom.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. That's what people, I think, haven't clocked about BBL culture, because it's like, I saw a video of someone recently, and honestly, the internet is so mean sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, we get it. Some people have done BBLs. It's messed up their bodies. There's no need to ridicule them and put them into videos. But I saw this one girl who got a BBL, and she's a little bit now on the older side. So like, excuse me, the older you get, things are going to start to sag, start to loosen, not fit as correctly anymore. So it's like, the S is not looking the way it should look anymore for someone who's like 50. Yeah. And she's literally on the beach enjoying her life, but she looks so disproportionate. Like, it just don't look right. And that's what a lot of people don't seem to understand about this BBL culture. Like, by the time you're hitting 60, 70, you're going to be looking very strange. And you're not going to be able to wear all these sexiness, all the sexy clothes that you used to. Like, people forget that beauty does fade.
Yeah, it does. And it's all about what's in the inside.
Yeah.
Is spilling the tea and kissing and telling the same thing? Rose is looking at me like, is spilling the tea.
I had to think of it, but it's like when you say it, it's hard because they can be the same thing.
I think it's the way you're telling it, maybe.
Kissing and telling and spilling the tea. So kiss and tell is like, obviously, when you go to your girls and you're like, it just lifts this guy. And then spilling the tea is like, you can be like, it just lifts this guy. Like, it just depends, I guess.
I think it's great when women do it. Men should not.
Oh, men are the first ones to do it.
Men kiss and tell.
100%.
Men kiss and tell, but women spill the tea.
Do you know what? Like, obviously, you're right.
Women won't tell you unless you're like, girl,
no, do you know what?
Do you know what happened?
You know, not just even that, but here's the difference. Kiss and tell. Guys would be like, oh yeah, I just lift this babe. But when girls are like, I kissed him, it goes a lot more emotional. Be like, we'll give description when we talk about it. Yeah, but like,
and it's come from a good like, it's not like, when guys do it, they're doing it to like brag. Brag. Do you know what I mean? To their male counterparts, kind of homosocial behavior. But like, when girls do it, it's just kind of like, girls really don't really care who it was. Women, like,
they're talking about the experience. It's not about the
experience. Where I feel like men actually
how did it make you feel?
Yeah, like, how did it? Do you know what I'm saying? And we ask the right questions. Like, let's say, for example, if Rose was to come to me and be like, I saw this person last night or whatever, and we had a moment. I'm like, okay, so what's the history? Like, okay, cool. Like, was he looking at you this way, or was he looking at you that way? Okay, cool. What were you wearing?
What were you doing?
Yeah, do you know
what were you doing?
Okay, so did he just look? Did he touch this part of your waist? Was it lower, like mid back? Like,
we tried to read into it.
Whereas
and the funny thing is, right? This is why women don't know anything, because why are we reading all this nonsense when men are not thinking like that?
Literally, all the men are probably gonna be like, yeah, look, listen, see that demi babe, saw it last night or whatever. Say swear. Yeah. I did my thing still.
Yeah, that's it. That's all they were saying. Oh, so be like, did he look at you with the left eye, right eye?
We don't even know your name, by the way. Bro, we don't know your name. Bro. We don't know how you look like. We're just asking our girl for the experience. So,
but I love it, spilling tea. Like, I love when the girls spill the tea.
I live life partially so I can go tell my girls about it.
Yeah.
Imagine the stories I've come to Roz.
Demi will call me before she's even completed the act. She'll be like, Roz, I think I'm about to do this. She would literally call me. But you know what? I feel like I've had a very dry year. I haven't been able to really give you much tea.
That's why I had to carry it on my back, bro.
2025 will be exciting, promise.
Listen, Roz is coming to me to all the parties.
All the parts. It'll be exciting this year.
We have to wrap up still.
Yeah.
Guys, listen, thank you so much for listening. Live show tickets, would it be out, or is it?
Live show tickets are already out.
No, I know. No, I mean, would the live show have happened when this does?
I think this might be the week of the live show.
Yes, so get your tickets. There's probably still going to be tickets available. If not, we'll drop clips on Instagram. We didn't make it.
Y'all
thank you to everyone that has bought tickets already. Yeah. Shout out to Hope. When we met you at the Black and Irish Awards.
Yes.
You've been on my mind. I've been meaning to shout you out, but yes, shout out to you for real. Thank you so much for supporting. Thank you everyone that has been supporting since day one. Guys, please comment, share, subscribe, and do you have anything else?
Guys, our special guests are Pasta Meerkat, London meets Lagos, and In My Opinion, and they are so excited to meet you guys. So come out and show them mad love.
Yeah.
And I think it's not an after party for us, but we're going to Soho.
Yes.
After the live show.
Yeah,
So if y'all want to meet them and spend some time with them, pull up to Soho.
Yes, definitely, 100%.
Yes.
And yeah, tune in next week
To your weekly subscription to the Gist.
RTE, I got me for your meat, like your man. Shawty's in that man when it